There are times that I'm yelled at for stopping too much while talking about music, but to that I say, this is gonna be another one of those videos. Here we go. So in literally 1 second, you literally feel the tension that's about to occur. Do you see how like that is going to create such an such a powerful sensation of tension? You feel that? That's amazing. That's energized, that's stressed, that's fearful, that's something bad is happening right away. I know you want to skip at the part at 350, but hold on with me because there is a big ramp up that we have to discuss in order to get to the payoff and the release. But listen to how that phrase, you hear how that is like absolute, a plea of begging for possibility for change, a begging for forgiveness, a please understand. Right? You feel how that like, it's like that. It's intense. It's intense. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like coming to a realization, uncovering the fact that something has happened, and now we need to make a change towards a new idea and a new identity and a new like focus, I think. It's really, really, really visceral. It feels like a dirge in a way. Like shedding a skin, and the drums there too. The drums lead us to a new beginning. And then this repeated melody with the cellos. Yeah. And you feel that there's a lot of do you feel like there's a lot of like digging into the dirt, digging into the ground and like clawing your way out? You really sense that, and it's very heavy. It's very, very, very melancholic, very full, very long bowings, very, very, very heavy. Like we're lifting a giant rock. You know, it's very heavy. Those drums are really good. Swell. Single instrument. The drums are picking up a little bit. Yeah, and there's a melancholy in there. There's a sense of sadness. There's a sense of like, not like, oh, I'm so sad. It's like, I have lost everything, and I'm completely gutted. You know, I'm cringe is what this is. But I'm so excited. That cello's coming back in. Counter melody there, a little bit of dissonance. Another melody coming into with the violin there. You hear that? And this is a different attitude here. That's a new arrival into something, right? That's like that's a new beginning. That's like a shedding off of like, take this off me. That's not who I am. This is who I am, right? And even the way it goes, you feel, this is a really neat thing, but you feel the breath there at the end of that. Listen to this. You feel the breath dissipate with the release of that flute tone. You really feel it. Listen to this. Watch. You see it? It's so cool. And that little tiny gesture you probably didn't even pick up on is incredibly emotional. Stay with me, don't leave yet. Big shift. So this is very exciting. Ha 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 ha. That is very, 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 very rooted in the belly, very masculine heavy, very bass heavy in that particular case. Unison movement, very, very prominent, very in your face. This is like, it's like coming to terms with reality. This is like waking up to seeing the future is not what we expected. This is like losing complete control, or maybe it's about being reborn and activating a new part of you. There's an inherent feeling there, amassing a great deal of power before we expel it at, of course, 3 minutes and 50 seconds. But don't skip to that part yet, because we're still building up to it. It's important. Yeah, and we got to talk about this. We got to talk about the fact that we've got fast rhythm. Da, ba, 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 ya, ba, 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 ba. That's very important. We have to have that crisp cutting off parts. This is very, 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 very cha. Dun, da, ya, dun, da, da, a little bit of breathlessness in there too, right? Still unison movement. Listen to the cello underneath. Doubling what we just heard with the strings. Big unison movement here. Ba, 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 ba. Same thing we just heard. We're re-emphasizing it. Ba, 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 ba. Incredible stuff here. Actually, listen to how the cello is going. Ba, 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 ba. Listen, that's really cool, actually. So what we just heard, da, ha, 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 right? Now we're doing the same thing with the string instruments, which is cool because it's actually adding a layer of emphasis. Again, this is all this like wood shitting. It's like tearing off your garment and being like, no, I gotta begin again. You know what I mean? Listen to that cello. Hear it? Here we go. Recap of what we heard before. Big long bows now. We move away from the sharp rhythm, and then that cymbal clash. We're about to get to that part that you've been waiting for. It's all a build-up. That long short again, right? Listen to that. So guttural. But it's a different energy. It's a different energy. It's a different energy when the tenors come in, because it's not just what we heard. It's you feel how that's a different kind of energy than right? It's a different energy. Now we've got you feel that? It's important. Big drums in here. I love this soundscape. Oh, that's like an alarm. Wake up, baby. Here we go. It's almost time. You feel that? That undulating wave. Ooh, oh. Here we go. Here we go. Big swell. Yes, power, 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 power. We're already in Hikari. We're already in Hikari. We're already in it. We need this to get into this. Here we go. You ready? Oh, the piano's going, baby. Piano. It sounds like something out of Final Fantasy, I swear. Jesus. Oh, listen to the big, big block chords in that piano. Yes. Piano, listen to the piano. Nice reprise with the drums. The horns. Nice long sustained swell. Oh my God, what an ending. And that payoff is so good because of everything that happens in the first like 4 minutes. It's so amazing, but we got to go back. I talked and sang a little bit too much into that, but like, let's just hear how we get that piano glissando. We get this sort of like really of this, like, I've got to do this. I have no choice. I have to go. I have to go. I have to do this. I have to accomplish my task. I have to believe in myself. I have to let go of my old skin and start a new one, whatever. But like, listen to how when we have the men singing, right, and then we have it rephrased, and that's why it makes it more powerful. We have it rephrased in the piano and in the instruments, bum, bum, ba, 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 and this is why Vanguard sound is so incredible. It's like so good. Let's listen to the last couple minutes here again together. I'll stop and start as we go, or maybe not. Big swell, right? Big swell. Tension, 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 tension. Love this big chord structures. Bum, ba-da. You hear that? The brass is bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da. That's aiding in that emphasis. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba. Right? That's, oh my God, I'm just like sweating. It's so cool. That big block sensation just elevates this whole thing. Cha-cha. And now, listen to the piano. Bring, bring, bring. Oh, that rhythm is so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Now we get it in the orchestra. big swell. And the sharp cutoff. Oh my goodness gracious. That is just so incredible, isn't it? That is one of the coolest pieces I've ever heard in video games. Like, the first couple minutes, it's funny because the payoff is really essential. And like, if you were going to play this to somebody, I'd be like, oh, you should really listen in like minute 350, right? But all the stuff that we hear before is so vitally important to that climax musically, to that peak that we have because of everything that came before. And also, for those of us that are fans of Punishing Gray Raven, we understand. For those of you that aren't, boy, you really should play it. But if you are a fan of Punishing Gray Raven, you know this song because it's a reprise of Hikari, right? And so Hikari is already such a great track on its own. But the fact that we actually strip away the EDM that we love about Vanguard's sound and the Punishing Gray Raven sound quality, and now it's this full orchestra, and these are real singers. I've been really thinking about this, but these are real singers because there's flaw. You can hear some of the like some of the tightness and some of the ending of the phrases are not necessarily clean. This is not a computer, I don't think. This is people. And it's just that piano, it's so classical. But Tony Yan absolutely slayed this piece. I'm going to go listen to it again, honestly, without you. Man, feel free to check out more Punishing Gray Raven. I know we've had a little bit of a hiatus on Punishing Gray Raven. Wuthering Waves is coming out soon, baby. I am ready to go for Wuthering Waves. I am beyond hyped for Wuthering Waves. Feel free to check out more videos, and as always, I'll see you later. And sorry if this was cringe, but I don't even care because this shit is so good. So anyway, I'm going to go listen to it again. That was so awesome. Bye, everybody.